Hello, good morning to everyone. Today I want to presenting one the implied obligation in the variable and the time third parties, which the duty to provide and order to cargo with the particular focus in the full cargo requirement. So the first point is who the responsible. In the board variable, the time third is the main responsible party is characterized. However, the obligation is especially important in the variable third party because the charterer agree with the provide cargo with for a specific variable. If the context state for the contracted cargo, the charterer must supply enough the cargo the fully loaded the vessel carrier capacity expressed by the weight or volume. Therefore, the duty provide for the cargo clearly lie with the charterer. Next is what the specific imply obligation. The obligations mean the charterer must provide the agreed the quantity of the cargo and load it within the agreed lifetime. If the third party state the full and the complete cargo, the charterer must supply enough the cargo fill the vessel its capacity, not leave unused the cargo space, following the loading terms in the correct contracts. Complete the loading within the lifetime. If the charterers fail to provide the cargo, full the cargo, is the amount to breach of the contracts. Okay. Where is legal source? The obligation arises from the common law principle express the charter party clauses, lifetime and demurrage clauses. Under common law, when the contract clearly requires the full cargo, it must be the strictly performed. If the charter fails, the owner may claim debt threats. What is a important concept? The debt threats the compensation payable by the charterer when they fail to provide the full agreed cargo. For example, if the vessel capacity 10,000 tons, the charterer only provide 8,000 tons. Owner may claim debt threats for 2,000 tons. This means the debt threats protect the ship power is the expected income. Lifetime and the rest. The lifetime, the agree time allowed for the loading cargo. If the loading excess lifetime, the charterer must pay the demurrage. Demurrage is not the penalty; it is agree the compensation for the delay. So, the failure to provide the full cargo, debt threat, delay in loading, demurrage. This the mechanisms balance commercial the risk between the parties. In the discussion, the scope, the legal effect, the scope of the obligation include providing the full the complete the cargo if the required loading within the agreed times, complying with the contract terms, acting in good faith. If the breach, the owner may claim that threats. Owner can also claim the damage. Serious breach may to allow termination, and then commercial reputation may be affected. Commercial reputation may be affected. when the the commercial reputation may be affected. This application ensures the commercial continuity and protect the owner from the financial loss. Okay, let's see the case of the law. The first is the Kish v. Taylor 1912. The effect the charterer failed to provide a full cargo to the carrier. The court held the ship power the entitled the compensation for the shortfall, and for the question is the court held the ship owner to entitle the compensation for the shortfall, and the principle when the third party require the full cargo, the charterer must certainly complete. The next, Green v. Volver 1884, the case also covered by the charterer fails to load cargo as a degree, the owner can claim the damage. This case showed that a court take the obligation seriously. Next, what is important of the obligation? The obligation is important because first is protect the ship power, is a freight incomes. Second is ensure the efficiency use of the vessel. Third is prevent commercial entity. The fourth is reduce disputes, and the last one is it supports stability in international maritime trends. Without the application, ship owner would face unpredictable financial loss. See the cooperation between the voyager and the time charterer. In the voyager charterer, the full cargo obligation is strictly and clearly required. In the time charterer, it focuses more on the proper employment of the vessel, return to the full cargo for the one voyagers. The show that obligation is a song in the voyager's third parties. Next is for the I can see the commercial background of the acquisition. The ship is the capital intensive the industry. The vessel cost the million of the dollar to operate. The owner must pay the crew wage, fuel, bankers, insurance, port charge, maintenance. The freight earns from the cargo is the mines shows the revenue. The false is the cargo is not provided. The commercial purpose is the voyagers is defeated. It explains why the lay. Next is a nature of the organization. The absolute of the condition is the duty provide the full cargo absolute. The general third party is state the full and the complete cargo obligation is treated as the absolute unless there is the expectation. Because there is means market storage the goods is not excuse. The price is increased is not an excuse. The commission invoice is not an excuse. Only the legal impossible the contractual expectation may leave the charters. They show how the state the obligation is. Relationship with freight payment. The freight is normally payable on the delivery cargo. However, that freight payable, even the truth cargo was need to loaded to protect the owner expectation interest. It so the obligations is not just about the physical loading, but about the potential economic value. Next is destination between the dead freight and damage. The important economic detention. That rate is based off the contract freight rates, but determine the compensation. Damage based on actual loss suffered may the courier proof of the loss. Sometimes the owner may choose damage instead the dead freight if the more beneficial. This adds debates to your analysis like that. Typical the loading and waivers. The owner accept the sailing with the picker cargo without the protest. The may occur the owner waives the right to claim debt threats. Therefore, the conduct parties matters. This show the commission party is also influence the rights. The last one is interaction with the last one is economy risk collecting their theory. From the commercial law perspective, risk show the equality the party who the control the cargo supply. The charter. Therefore, the law places the full cargo risk on the charters. That promotes the economy, efficiency, and the fairness. Conclusion. In the conclusion, duty provide and law the cargo, especially the full cargo requires, is an important imply obligation in the third party context. The charter must firstly the charter must provide the agreed quantity of the cargo. Full loading a vessel require loaded within the lifetime. Failure to comply might result the dead freights, demurrage, or the damage. The organization ensure the fairness, efficiency, and commercial stability in the maritime law. Thank you for the watching. That was all for me. Thank you so much. See you next time.